Hello, node mini project where we are going to integrate the basic HTTP methods. So let's create an dictionary. So make dictionary, I'll name it as my demo node. So let's hit into it. So we can see now the path is empty and initialize the npm. I'm assuming that you guys will be aware of the npm packages. So npm init, so package name, version, all is fine, everything is fine. Okay, yeah, now we can see the package.json file has been generated. So whenever we initialize the npm, so by defaultly we'll be getting the npm package with a basic requirement of the node. Yeah, here we can see all the version, description, name of it. Here I'm going to add a type of a module. It will be of a module. So in the latest node versions it will be of a module. So why this is used, I'll explain in the next minute. The package.json has been generated. Now let's initialize the index.js file. Here all the core logic will be written. So to integrate the HTTP we need an express. Yes, so we are going to import an express from express. So yeah, import from express. So this is the syntax when we add this type model, or else we are going to be used as a require. So yeah, but we don't have an express currently, so let's install the express. Okay, so here all the related dependencies of the express will be noted here, and accordingly all the node modules which the express is dependent on, all that will be auto downloaded. So yeah, now we have imported the express successfully. Let's now initialize the our app. So I am going to define an variable called app, which the express is going to be assigned. Now app dot listen. So first we are going to listen the app, which is our application, with a port. So port will be the 3000. So you can define whatever the port which is a local. So I'm going by defaultly the standard one, 3000 I'm going to define, and one callback we are not going to give, which will be consoling the hi there, node is listening 3000. Okay, so yeah, let's initialize it. So basically node1 is nothing but is a package where whenever the some changes in the files will be there, it will be auto started. So you guys can install the node1 package and run it. Okay, so now we can see successfully hi there node is listening 3000. So yeah, we have initialized our app. So let's test in the browser, localhost 3000. Okay, the app is listening, but as currently there are no HTTP request methods which are defined, so it is saying as cannot get. Okay, yeah, now the next step is to integrate some basic middleware. So app.use express.json. So basically what this middleware does is whatever the request comes, it will be passed into a JSON format, or else it will be a huge long format where human readable is highly impossible. So what the JSON does is it will give us pass it into a JSON. Likewise, we are going to use another common middleware, that is URL encoded. So basically whatever the URL will be there, that we are encoding it so that we can read. Okay, so these are the basic and most commonly used middlewares. To deep dive into it, you can browse these middlewares and look the information. So yeah, Now the middlewares has been integrated, and now first we are going to, as currently there is no database, so in the upcoming videos or upcoming part we are going to improvise the same database, same project. In that I am going to integrate the Mongo or Postgres. As of now we are going to create one user file. We are going to assume this as a same database. Here we are going to initialize some array, so that this will be the database for this project. So yeah, so basically we need an ID. So ID, let's not take that ID. So I'm going to give as a name, one field will be a name and another field will be the email. So array@gmail.com. okay, so these are the records. Consider these are the records. Name Santosh, email sa@gmail.com, and another record Kiran k@gmail.com. So yeah, as of now this array is our local DB. Yeah, we are going to export default users. So this is the our latest syntax for the node, and we are going to import it here. So import users from, so this is the syntax. As the user file is present in the root path in the same dictionary, I'm going to take it as a user.js. so yes, let's see our node. Yes, it is fine, listening 3000. If you don't export this, so the app will crash, as the export of the user array is not there, but we are importing it. So the node will get confused what to import, as it will be not able to find the file. So let's remove the command. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, yes, as of now we have imported the DB, which is our local file, an array, and initialized the express with some middlewares. Let's try to build the HTTP server. First we are going to see as a build the GET request for this local. So this will be the what do you say, the syntax for it. So app, in the sense in the express, by defaultly we will be having the inbuilt route, so that is going to be app.get. so whenever we get this endpoint, that is a users, in that we'll be receiving one request and response. We'll be sending one response with some callback. So first we are going to do console.log. okay, request.body. let's see what we are going to get. Okay, so this will be our endpoint, undefined. Here it is undefined because as there is no request of it. So and here we can see the request is in a steady mode or a buffering kind of a thing, because as we have not given any response. So yes, now what we are going to do is response. In that we are going to send as a JSON, as we have imported the users. So what the GET request will be asking is like list of the users. So I am going to send the users, all the users. So response.users, user in the sense we have imported this from this file, that is our local DB kind of. You can call it as a local DB, not exactly, but yeah. Now yeah, we can see the list of the users, that is a Rahul, email, all the things. Okay, so this is what the GET request is there. Now let's build a post request. What post request does is it is going to post an extra user into the model. Okay, so as the GET, in the likewise in the same post users, so I'm going to post an user okay, with some request and response. Okay, now as we have imported the users, we are going to push it into the user array. So yes, so I'm going to initialize some variable. I'm going to call it as a user, const user. So name will be the request dot body of name. Okay, so I'm going to send a request. So let's open the Postman, and in the same way email is going to be the request dot body of email. So these two fields we should be post request, and the endpoints will be the same. So it will be a user with a body, so name will be the Pranesh, email will be the pr@gmail.com. okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, let's hit this. Yeah, the request is coming, but we are not giving any response to it. So let's build it. So const user, so these are the names. So let's push this users dot push user. Okay, once the user is pushed, we are going to give the JSON that successfully user created. Okay, so now let's hit this again. Yeah, now we are going to see successfully user created. Okay, here we need to actually put some authentication, like whether the user is present in this DB or not, but as of now, for the beginner purpose, it will be just a simple get post request. So now the user is added. Now let's refresh the get list of users. Yeah, here we can see the Pranesh has been added. So yeah, our thing is going on correctly. Here it is, we can see that as it's an array, but in the response it has been added. Yeah, good. Now get post has been added. Now let's put the user. Put in the sense what the put is, like it is used for update the user information kind of thing. So app dot put, which is also a kind of this one. We are going to provide as a user with ID, as for which user we need to update. So that information we are going to take in the endpoint. The same way we will be having the request and response. So yeah, now const ID is equal to, what we are going to do is request dot params of ID. So yeah, this ID will be taken from the params of it. Okay, now as we have got the ID, we are going to find the user from the user array. Users dot find f license. Okay, my bad. Find f, this will be the syntax. It is going to loop f dot id, which is equal to the id. Okay, so basically what it does is, from the array it is going to loop, take from the id. Okay, so yes, we have got no IDs, my bad. Yeah, we have got no IDs, so we can take it from IDs. We'll just take it from name. Okay, but it is not a good practice from the name, as multiple users with the same name will be there, but ID will be the unique one. So user dot name. So from the id from all the usernames it is going to match and give back the user which matches. So yes, whenever we get the user, so we are going to update user dot name is equal to request dot body of name. Okay, it will be of array name. And in the next sense, like if we are going to update email also, user dot email request dot body of email. Okay, so but it is not a good practice using the name. Any unique field should be considered for updating the purpose. Okay, now when we update, we are going to give the response as successfully updated user. So yes, we have built the put request also. Let's build it from the Postman. User dot name. So what is we going to take it as a Rahul. So for Rahul, I'm going to update with some params. I'm going to update it as a Rahul party. Okay, RP. Okay, so here we can see there is a Rahul. So I'm going to fetch that Rahul and update the name as a Rahul party. Okay, successfully updated the users. Now if we refresh, we need to get yes, we have got successfully updated the Rahul Patil as a RP. Rahul Patil with rp at gmail.com. Okay, so yes, we have updated the put request also. Now the final one will be the delete user. So yes, in the same sense we are going to take as a delete. So for the delete we are going to give as a user with name. Actually we need to maintain the id as it is in the array, which is a file. We cannot, it will be fine, but in the real-time production projects, it should be the id. So yes, in the same way we are going to take the username and find the user, and from the array we are going to take the remove the user. So it should be a find dot index. We are going to find the index of this user. Consider we want to delete the second user, so it will be the 0 1 1 index. So and finally we are going to user dot splice. This is the index user, so it should be user index. So user index of 1. In this sense, only one record should be deleted from this index. And after that we are going to give the response as successfully delete the user. Okay, so here we can see as a Rahul Patil, Rahul is there. Okay. Finally, actually from the array it is not updating it, but let it be, no problem. So it will be a delete. So I'm going to take it from the previous request. Okay, now let's hit it. Successfully deleted the user. Okay, now now the Rahul has been removed. So means our array from our array Rahul record has been removed. So yeah, this is how which we can integrate the HTTP methods. So these are the very basic request which we have integrated. In this lots of authentication middlewares with some conditions and real-time DB going to be integrated, and that would be the real-time application. But no problem for the beginner purpose, for the starting initializing the project. So this is what a mini project look like. From this project you guys can integrate your own ingredients and improve the code and project. So yeah, thank you guys.